And we are live. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, Anthony Greenfield. We are back for another episode of Ant-Archy. I know you're probably wondering, why do you have a sword, Anthony? What is going on? Well, let me tell you something. I wanna shout out to my boy Clutchy T. I made a video about it on my phone. I just didn't edit it yet, but I actually got this sword here. It's if you can recognize the sword guard, it's Tanjiro's new sword from the movie, from the new Demon Slayer movie. So and here's the actual blade of it, and it says like destroy demons on both sides. It's really cool. Oh my god. But we're actually not here for that. We're actually here to have the recap of the week of the Patriots. That's right. So now, after week 6, the Patriots have beaten the Saints 25-19 in the Superdome. But let me tell you, off of some minor clips and minor highlights that I seen, because again, I was at work, I didn't really see it. But from what I did see, Drake May was electric. And I also want to ask everybody in the audience this question: where are you with Drake May? Do you still believe just because Drake May is on the Patriots, he sucks? Or do you believe Drake May is himmy? Do you think Drake May is a god? Do you think Drake May is a top 5 QB in the league? If you think he's a top 5 QB, I believe you. Because he is. Because last year, he did great, but he did great with the weapons that weren't good, if that makes sense. He's like a Lamborghini in a trailer park. Or he's like a Ferrari in like a desert. You know what I'm saying? He was something so prized and valuable into a garbage situation. So I want to talk about Drake May's stats from yesterday. Hey, kid threw 3 tutties. 3. 2 of them to Kayshawn Booty and 1 of them to Pop Douglas. His name is Demario Douglas, but I call him Pop. But that game yesterday was, how should I say this? The officiating was dog water. The officiating was terrible. I don't even know where to begin with the officiating. Because answer me this one question. If you're reffing a sports game, would it make sense if, as a matter of fact, no, I'm gonna put it in the classroom sense. That way everybody can relate to what's happening. Let's say your math teacher gives you a question, or a teacher of any matter. Let's say your teacher gives you a question. And with that teacher giving you that one question, if you answer it correctly and they say out their mouth, yes, you're right, great job, you did everything right, you did the whole thing. 4 minutes later, they turn around and be like, you know what? You weren't right. This was wrong, this was wrong, this was wrong, this was wrong. And they did that all throughout class. And then let's say they're going over another part of the assignment and they say, this is how you do it. They write this down, this, that, and the third, but everybody's still confused. And now even the teacher is confused. And everybody looking, I'm like, what are you doing? What's going on right now? And that's basically what that officiating was yesterday, because the refs didn't know what to do. Now listen, as a flag football coach around the DMV, I have seen a number, even in the last 2 weeks, I have seen a number of refs who don't know the rules. I've seen a number of refs that don't know what they're doing. I've seen a number of refs that think that they know the game better than I do. Not to saying that I know more than them, but I've been with this one league for so long, and these refs, it's like every time they think the rules are different. No, the rules are the same. That's basically what happened in the Patriots game yesterday. They wiped away 2 touchdowns. 2. They took 2 touchdowns away from us, all just because they want to call a late flag. What are we doing? Call the game fair. I think the refs were on the Saints side. The refs wanted the Saints to win, but they knew the Saints were so bad that they couldn't win. But you know what? I'm going to sit here and I'm going to enjoy my win because the Patriots are 4-2. And guess what? We're in the playoffs. Between us and the next team. Well, now that the Chiefs won, the Chiefs are 3-2. We're 4-2. But now that the are the Chiefs 3-2? Wait, Chiefs didn't have a bye week yet. So they're 2-3. Right? They're 2 and something. Or they're either 3-3 or I gotta look that up. But anyway, the Patriots are the 7th seed in the AFC, and if the playoffs started today, we would play the Steelers. The Colts would get the first round bye. The Patriots would play the Steelers. The Bills, who are currently playing the Falcons right now, I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. The Bills, they will play not the Jaguars, the Broncos. The Jaguars will play the Broncos. The Chargers will play the Jaguars. And the lowest seed, let's say if we beat the Steelers, we would play the Colts. Ain't that crazy? So if you're telling me that, oh, there you go. My producer just told me that the Chiefs are 3-3. So it's still a 1-game difference. But anyway, so if you're telling me that if the playoffs started today, and I'm about to give you the official standings in a second, but if the playoffs started today, obviously we know that the Colts will get the number 1 seed. They get the pass, right? So the 7-team league in the AFC as current, as the Bears are about to play the Commanders and the Falcons are playing the Bills, this is how the standings go right now. Colts, Steelers, Bills, Chargers, Jaguars, Broncos, Patriots. In that order. The Colts will get a bye. So if the playoffs started today, the Colts will get a bye. They can chill out for a week. The Steelers will play the Patriots in Pittsburgh. The Broncos will play Buffalo in Orchard Park. The Chargers will play the Jaguars in LA. What do you think that is? This is only week 6 pending the Bills game with the Falcons. If the Bills lose, and I cannot stress it enough, if the Bills lose, the Patriots are leading the AFC East. The Patriots are leading the AFC East if the Bills lose. I am a Falcons fan tonight. Rise up, Red Sea. Is that the... I truly think that's the chant. But it's Rise Up. I think it's Rise Up Red Sea, or maybe that's the Cardinals. But it's Rise Up something. Rise Up Birds or Flock Together, Flock Nation. No, that's Ravens. But it's Rise Up something. ATL, turn up. Wild and out. But anyway, I know it's kind of cringe. But anyway, the Patriots won yesterday's game off of, I don't want to say pure luck, but they beat the Saints and the refs. But next week we have the Titans, then we have the Browns, then we have another terrible team. The Titans next, then the Browns. It's another garbage team. The Falcons. We have the Falcons in 3 weeks. And then the Bucks. And then after the Bucks, we have our Thursday night game against the Jets in our rivalry uniforms. And I will be wearing my rivalry jersey that day. And it's on December 1st. I will not forget the day. December 1st is when the New England Patriots will wear their Nike rivalry jerseys against the Jets in Foxborough. I will be not in attendance. I'm not going to lie. I will be at home, in my chair, at my desk, watching the game in my jersey and fully decked out in Patriots gear. And I mean, I will be waiting for that day. I cannot wait. I'll be waiting for that day. So, as that is going on, I will give an update for the NFC as well. I did the AFC because the Patriots in the AFC. So, pending the Bears and Commanders game, these are the standings. Buccaneers, Packers, 49ers, 49ers the 3rd seed, Philly's the 4th seed, and they're 4-2. Seahawks, Detroit, and the Rams. Thus the 7. Buccaneers, Giants. Buccaneers, Packers, Niners, Eagles, Seahawks, Detroit, LA. So if the playoffs started today, here's where your team would play. If you are Washington, Carolina, Atlanta, Chicago, Dallas, Arizona, the Giants, or the Saints, you are bums and you are going home sad. But if you're any other team, the Bucs would get the bye, right? Jasmine and her Packers, they would play the Rams in Green Bay. That's a good game. I would actually go to that game if I could. San Fran would play Detroit. That's still a good game, but I low-key want to take Detroit. I'm not going to lie, because the Niners just lost Fred Warner, and Mac Jones looks... I don't know. I still think Mac Jones is better than Brock Purdy. That's just me. But the San Francisco 49ers will play Detroit in San Fran. Philly will play the Seahawks. I don't know. That's kind of a toss-up. But I could see the Seahawks edging that one out. So those are my predictions. If the playoffs started today, and as it's currently standing before the I'm gonna say this again, before the Monday night games, the Bills and the Falcons and the Bears and Commanders, those are the current stands. Okay, now I know tonight was a short episode, but I just wanted to tell you that my Patriots won. But actually, since I am here, let me actually go through our schedule and who I believe will beat. So up into our bye week, we have Titans, Browns, Falcons, Buccaneers, Jets, Bengals, Giants. That's our 7 before the bye week. And I think I went over this last week too. But right now, the Patriots are currently standing at 4-2, and we are on. How did I say this? We're on the horizon of taking the AFC East. Not taking it, but leading the AFC East. Now, for us to take the AFC East, we have to look at the Bills. The Bills are obviously our only competition at this point, because the Dolphins suck. Who knows that? And the Jets are terrible. We all knew the Jets was terrible. Hi, Isabella. I saw your comment. Hey, anybody in the comments? What's up, guys? How y'all feeling? Hope y'all doing good. Hope 8th grade doing you good. Hope 8th grade is treating you nice. I know it sucks. I know it's hard and difficult, but guess what? You need that to go into 9th grade. Wherever you're going to, whatever high school, you need 8th grade, and you need to focus and pass all your classes. Okay, now back to the NFL. Ooh, the Bills have a bye week coming up. Ooh, they have a bye week after the game. Ooh, they have a bye. Ooh, the Bills got a bye. Ooh, the Bills got a bye week after this. Ooh, it made me all jiggly inside. Oh my God, the Bills have a bye week after the Falcons. Yo, no way. No, shut up, stop. But the Bills have a bye week after this Falcons game, and after the bye week, I'm gonna say the first 7 opponents after the bye week. So after the bye week coming out, they'll have the Panthers, the Chiefs, the Dolphins, the Buccaneers, the Texans, the Steelers, and the Bengals. And they have us again week 15 in New England. Those are the next 8 opponents for the Bills. We have a great chance to take the AFC East. I'm not gonna lie. Looking at this schedule, I see a lot of frauds right here. If Emeka and Buka is not back by the time the Bills play the Bucks, I may take the Bucks on that one, or not the Bucks. I may take the Bills on that one because Mbuka is, in my opinion, Emeka Mbuka is Rookie of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Unless you can prove to me otherwise, Emeka Mbuka is Offensive Rookie of the Year. I do not know how to tell you otherwise that any other name on the offensive side of the ball is any name other than Emeka Mbuka. He's insane right now. Like, Buddy just took the NFC South by storm. And he said, you know what? I am here. Let me show you why Ohio State's the wide receiver you. The Steelers. Could I see the Bills beating the Steelers? Yes. And I will say that in front of my producer. Yes. But there is a caveat to this. If the Steelers O-line can hold up for more than 2 seconds, if the Steelers O-line can hold up for more than 2 seconds, then I think the Steelers can squeeze that one out. And mind you, they're in Pittsburgh. They're in Pittsburgh for that game. Oh, I just got to update. The Falcons are up 14-7. Oh, life is... Oh, my God, life is good. Oh, I can't wait. Where am I at? Oh, life is good, yo. Y'all don't understand. I am a Falcons fan tonight. Oh, I'm a Falcons fan tonight. You guys don't understand, bro. Like, I'm a Falcons fan tonight. But that... Oh, wait. Oh, the Bills play the Eagles week 17. That don't matter. I don't care. But those are the next 8 opponents. The Panthers, the Chiefs, the Dolphins, the Bucks, the Texans, the Steelers, the Bengals, and the Patriots. Those are the next 8 opponents for the Bills. And now for us, we have... Bardo, we have the second easiest... we have the second easiest schedule in the whole NFL. But this is still a good season for us so far. We have the Titans, the Browns, the Falcons, the Bucks, the Jets, the Bengals, and the Giants in our bye week. And then coming out of our bye week, we play the Bills. So the Bills be not a gauntlet, but the Bills be going through a little bit of a gauntlet before they play us, and then we'll be just coming off of our bye week. Relaxing, doing all that other stuff. But we stay home to play them. And then after that, we go to Baltimore. Now, I was going to get my tickets to that game going to Baltimore to see the Ravens play the Patriots. I need to see how they're going to do. Because the way the Ravens are playing, I think those tickets may be a little cheaper now. But if Lamar come back, oh, no. No, those tickets are skyrocketing in price. But if it's like $100 for a good seat, I can take that. You know what I'm saying? Like I can fade a quick hundo to go watch the Patriots play the Ravens. I don't know. I gotta see. Maybe around Thanksgiving time. Let me see what the Ravens are doing. What are they cooking up? And what's our team looking like? Who's injured? Who's not playing good? Who's, you know what I'm saying? Who's struggling? I need to see that kind of stuff. But in other news, that's pretty much it. I wanted to give you an update on the Patriots season, what's going on, what's at store for us, what's at stake for us, and what we're looking for tonight as Patriots fans. Remember, as a Patriots fan, we are rooting for the Falcons. Falcons fans, if you're listening to this, and you know what? My team lead, Miss Edwards, if you're listening to this, let me tell you something. If you guys do not win tonight, I will kick you in your kneecaps. But I will never bring up 28-3 ever again if you guys beat the Bills. I'm wait, hold on. I need you to see. Wait. Please. I am on my knees begging. Can you please beat the Bills tonight? Please. Can you please beat the Bills tonight? Please. I need this. I need it like I need air. When I say the league is scared of Drake May, the league is scared that the Patriots have found their franchise quarterback so quickly after Tom Brady left. Like, oh, I don't know how to tell you, but I do know that it is time for me to log off. I know it's time for me to chill out, mellow out, because I have a flag football game to get to in an hour. Yes, that's right. I'm playing in a flag football game tonight. But that's besides the point. Everybody, please stay safe. Thank you for tuning in to this amazing Ant-Archy show. I will continue to do a Patriots recap every week, not unless there's something else I want to talk about. But I will say I have been doing some talking backstage and some off-camera conversations. And get my sword. I have had some off-camera conversations, and there is going to be another financial episode for Ant-Archy. So if you're if you're a teenager, right? Let's say you're a teenager. If you're a teenager and you're struggling with finances and you want to know where to go, you want to know how to do stuff, you want to know how to pay for this, how to save for that, well, guess what? Ant-Archy got you covered. I'm going to bring in some financial advisors, and I'm going to talk to some professionals that I know and see if they can come in and teach you guys on how to open accounts, how to save for this, how to put money in this account, how to save up for this and this and the third. But I'm telling you, saving is not hard. Saving is only as hard as you make it. But I gotten some advice from my barber, and he told me that anytime you pay in cash, if you ever get a $1 bill, save it. Like, put it in like a container or bin or drawer, but just save up all your ones. Maybe occasionally your fives, but you can spend like the big one, like the 10, the 20, the 50, the hundreds. You can spend those. But the ones, put those away and save those. I have an entire jar full of ones in my room. I'm not gonna tell you where it is, but it's in my room. And I save any coins and dollar bills. So it's like a rainy day fund. Rainy day. But anytime I pay with cash and I get ones back, all my ones go in there. It's probably the best financial advice I've gotten so far because it works for me. I've been doing. I mean, look nowadays we're moving to electronic payment and like contactless payment to where Apple Pay, Cash App, PayPal, whatever. And then when you get cash, now it's like, okay, well, I don't want to carry cash with me, so I'm just going to save it and put it away. Definitely open up a savings account. Definitely put some money to the side and definitely start saving. Especially some of you that's like 12 or 13, start saving now because I'm 25 and I've been saving ever since I was 16. Ever since I was 16 and I started my first job, I started saving. But let me tell you this real quick. So I'm going to say it again in the financial episode. It is okay to start from square one. If you have $1,000 in your savings, right? If you have $1,000 in your savings account, it is okay if you have to dip into it a little bit. You know, like if you have bills or subscriptions or whatever, and you got to dip into a little bit, or maybe like you need to put gas in your car and you got to dip into a little bit, it's okay. We're all young. We're all going to make mistakes. We're all going to make stupid decisions. I'm 24 and I still make stupid decisions. I'll be 25 in December, but I'm still going to make stupid decisions. We're human. We're going to make those. But with that being said, everybody stay blessed, stay passionate, and stay positive, guys. I'll see you later. Whoop.